A program that was created decades ago to help minority and other small disadvantaged businesses to grow later on added Native corporations to the list.
Yeah, we're talking about the 8A small business exemption, but as CBS 11's Karina Peterson tells us, not everyone agrees all Native corporations should be considered disadvantaged. Karina?
Matt and Diane, the Small Business Administration 8A program was created to help minority and small businesses to grow through a program of federal contracting preferences and set-asides, adding Native corporations to the list in the mid-80s. But as some Native corporations have grown into million or even billion-dollar corporations, now critics are wondering if Native corporations need that help anymore. Native 8A corporations stood in front of local business leaders today, explaining why they say the Native 8As is a program that's working, as well as lay out what they say some have wrong about the program.
Misunderstandings are across the board. It's not just Alaska Native corporations or tribal entities or Native Hawaiians. It's minority contracting as a whole. When are you a minority? When are you not a minority? When are the programs working? When are they not working?
Senator Claire McCaskill of Missouri raised concerns about the program and held hearings on Native 8 contracts back in July, raising issues about the fairness of the program as well as worries that Native 8A contractors are stealing business from other small business.
By the time she got to the end of her hearing, which was a standing room only hearing, she realized that there was a lot of support for this, and the reason is because we're becoming, we're self-sufficient, or we're trying to become self-sufficient.
One of the things that one has to understand early on is there's always two sides to a story, and she heard one side, and she's invited us to the hearings. She heard another side of the story, and I believe that she understood our position and that she's revisiting all the efforts that are out there.
Clyde Gooden also says things aren't always the way they seem.
People tend to forget, and the truth is that when you get $1 million contract, you now have to operate it. You now have to fund it. You now have to put the employees in place. You now have to stand up an office at that location. And at the end of the day, that $1 million contract might dwindle down to a $1,000 win at the end of the day, or maybe it's $10,000 at the end of the day.
Some of these Native corporations say while the 8A program has given them a hand up, in return they've been able to give back millions of dollars back into the community. Reporting in the studio, Karina Peterson, CBS 11 News.